What is up, Scorpio? How are you guys doing? Time for your mid-month messages for February 2025. So what I'm looking for in the mid-month messages, I'm checking to see if timelines have changed. Yes, timelines can change. All you got to do is take the advice that was given to you in the main monthly reading and apply it to your situation. That could absolutely change your timelines. So, information for scheduling personal readings is in the description. And don't forget, y'all, this Saturday, February 25th, is the first day of my new weekly $25 live readings here on this channel. And yes, you can pre-order on my website. The ones that come in first get read first. Just like the 2222s, I'm just tweaking my style just a little bit. But other than that, if you want a pre-recorded reading, I'm currently doing same-day 24-hour readings only. The information for all that is in the description of the video. All right? All right, let's start off with the person you dealt with in the past. Past person. Is Scorpio still on the same timeline with the person from the past? If timelines changed, did they change for the better or for the worse? How's the timeline looking for Scorpio and the person from the past? Uh-oh. They still got their guard up. They still got their guard up. What's up, y'all? Thank you for tuning in. How you doing? Well, Knight of Pentacles reversed. Hang on a second. Well, I think they might be slowly inching their way towards you, kinda, but they're really holding back an awful lot. Now, they don't get it twisted. They have not let this go. No, they have not. Actually, I kind of feel like your energy still weighs on them very heavily. Very heavily. And it bothers them too. It bothers them. Now, I think they want to talk to you. And they know exactly what they want to say to you. But they don't want to be the one to reach out. They don't want to be the one to do that. So it's bothering them, though. They really, really wish that you would reach out to them because they know what they want to say. Now, I don't know what that is yet. I don't even know if it's a good thing yet, but they still got their guard up. It almost kind of feels like a control tactic, you know? Like they want to be the one in control. So in their mind, they're worried that if they fold under pressure and come towards you, you will assume power over them. I don't know why they think that. I don't know if you've done that before or if you gave them reason to think that, or maybe they're projecting their shit onto you because that's how they would feel. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what they would do. Okay, some of you dealt with a Virgo possibly. I also have Aquarius here. All right. Well, let's see their deepest feelings and intentions. Person from the past. What are their deepest feelings and intentions? Okay, man, they got their mind made up, though. They absolutely got their mind made up. And they still be obsessing over you, though. They absolutely still be obsessing over you. Okay, told you, see? They have not let this go. But it's almost like this person is so damn stubborn that even though this tears them apart, they would rather basically shoot themselves in the foot to prove a point. You know? This is all in their, they're all up in their ego. They got a big, big, fragile ego. Big, fragile ego. But I think that you pretty much live in their head. You're the first thing on their mind when they open their eyes, the last thing they think about before they fall asleep. But they do not want you to know that. Honestly, it kind of feels to me right now like they'll take that to their fucking grave. Damn, this is intense. This is real intense. All right, well, let's get the advice on this. What's the advice? I don't want to put in my 2 cents in on this. Let me just see what advice comes through before I give you my input. What's the advice? Whoa. 3 of Wands. Hold off and wait. Why? Why hold off and wait? Why should Scorpio hold off and wait? Hierophant. There's a very important lesson to be learned in this situation. Maybe they need to be taught a lesson. Yeah, okay. There's a few things here. I told you, they have a big ego. A big ego. But, like I said, it all comes down to control. So why are they so worried that if they reach out, you'll assume power over them? Why are they so worried about that? Because that's what they will do if you reach out to them. That's why they're projecting that onto you. So if you was to reach out to them, they will assume power over you and do the best they can to take full advantage of that. They show will. They show will. Okay, well, and also, like I said, I think this person needs to be taught a lesson. They need to be taught a lesson. I think that eventually, with enough time, they will crack and fold under pressure. With enough time. I think so. But depending on how long it's already been, it might be too late when that happens. But, okay. If you choose to reach out to them, I'm telling you, proceed with caution. All right, now let's see the new person. The newest person in Scorpio's life. Let's see if timelines have changed. If timelines change, did they change for the better or for the worse? Or did things just stay the same? Let's see. Hangman reversed, okay. So there's starting to be a little bit of movement here. Things are starting to move forward a little bit faster. But the 3 of Wands. So it's almost like things are trying to move fast, but somebody's putting on the brakes. So you kind of, I don't know who's doing it here. But something's trying to move this forward. I can't tell if it's you trying to move things forward or if it's them. And somebody's kind of putting on the brakes. I can't tell if it's you putting on the brakes or them. But somebody's wanting this to move forward. The other person's wanting to put on the brakes. So there's that kind of energy where it just... The analogy that I can use for that is when you pull up on your handbrake and try to drive your car down the road. You know what makes the car smell funny? That's kind of what this feels like here. And when it all comes down to it, I think there's some trust issues. There's some trust issues. You highly suspect that this person may be talking to a bunch of other people. Or you may suspect that they're talking to an ex. Or you may just not trust them at all. But there's some big trust issues here. Okay, now this isn't the spread that determines whether or not they're actually doing this. This is just a general energetic overview. Oh, and the 3 of Swords. Trust issues, serious trust issues. Let's see their true feelings and intentions then. Newest person in Scorpio's life. What are their truest, deepest feelings and intentions? What are their truest, deepest feelings and intentions? Okay, Ace of Wands reversed. Well, I am kind of feeling like they are wanting to take things slow. I think so. Devil. Okay. Yeah, well. Okay, so are they talking to a bunch of other people? No. But they would if they could. And yes, I do feel like there's definitely some past energy in here. But are they trying to get back with a past person? No. No, they're not. But they would if they could. So I think you are picking up on the fact that this person isn't 100% genuine. Not really. And you just feel it. You just feel real strong that they're not 100% genuine. They're not 100% honest. They're not ready to just settle down with you and you alone. And you can feel it. So yeah, I think your suspicions are confirmed. Well, let's get the advice for this then. What's the best advice for Scorpio and the new person? Advice for Scorpio and the new person. You know what that means, right? Poof. Time to abandon this. Hang on, let me see what the cards say, and I'll see if I can bend it a little bit to meet you in the middle. Hang on. World card reversed. Queen of Wands reversed. Well, damn, I don't have a lot of wiggle room. Let me see what I can do here. Because you're, well, okay, well, here's a talking point that I always like to boil down to. Let's say that your suspicions are bullshit. Let's say you just tripping. Let's just pretend for a minute that you just tripping and everything is fine. That energy will still destroy the connection. Regardless. Doesn't matter why that energy is there. At the end of the day, when it comes down to energy, frequency, and vibration, at the end of the day, that energy will destroy the connection. Okay? Now, with that in mind, do you feel like it's worth it to wait to see if this person will have a change of heart? And if they do, will you be able to energetically pick up on that? Because see, here's the thing. Once that trust is lost, you know, once there's a suspicion of something and for whatever reason, trust is not there, even if intentions are reestablished, when your walls are thrown up like that, letting them back down can be an extremely difficult process. Extremely difficult. Do you believe, first of all, do you feel like it's worth it to wait and see if this person ever decides to change their ways and change their mind and commit to you? First question. Second question, if they did that, would you trust it? Do you think you could energetically pick up on that and begin to trust them? It's not nearly as easy as it sounds. So think about that. Think about that. I'm going to tell you what, though, right now, though, the cards are telling me it's time to abandon this. This is not somebody you can fully trust. That's what the cards are telling me. But just take that and do with it what you will. Damn, dog. Okay. Let's see what's coming in next. Is Scorpio on the same timeline with what's coming in next? If timelines change, did they change for the better or for the worse? What is coming in next? What's coming in next? Do. 10 of Wands reversed. Nine of Wands reversed. Nine of Swords. Okay. So the next person, when you connect with this next person coming in, I think you're going to catch them at a difficult phase in their life. They got something that they're going through, and you're catching them at a rough point in their life. And honestly, it kind of feels like they're healing from a betrayal. That's what it feels like to me. They're healing from a betrayal, but I do think they are healing, but yeah, you're catching them at a rough time in their life. This person could be extremely busy. You know, the type of person that, you know, works all the time, may not have a whole lot of time to, you know, dedicate to the relationship in the very beginning. So, yeah, this kind of looks a little bit bumpy in the beginning here. Could be an air sign for some of you. Also have fire here. Could be a fellow Scorpio. I also have Cancer and Virgo here. Well, damn, dog. Let me look at this person's energy. Let me look at how they feel about you, what their intentions are. Are they trying to settle down with you? Are they ready to build a life partnership? How do they feel about you? Do they feel a real strong connection with you? Next person coming in, 3 of Wands reversed. King of Coins, 9 of Coins, 6 of Cups. Well, they still feel karmically tied to somebody from the past. They are working on getting over that. They are working on getting over that. They have a lot of feelings for you. A whole lot. A whole lot. I think when it all comes down to it, they're actually ready to settle down and be with you. I think so. I do think so. Now, they do have some insecurity issues as well. Low self-confidence, little to no self-esteem. Maybe the last relationship they were in just completely destroyed their self-esteem. But with the 10 of Pentacles and the King of Cups, King of Pentacles, I think their intentions are pretty solid. I think so. But they're going to think this through. They're not going to jump in head first, and that's a good thing, actually. That is a good thing. Emperor and Empress reverse. They could have some baggage, possibly a baby mama, baby daddy. But they're not... They're basically not trying to play games. They either want to settle down with somebody or be single. They're not trying to play games. They're not trying to go fuck around and play the field. They either want to settle down or they want to be alone. There's no in between. I don't even think this person's the type that's interested in playing around and dating around, you know? So, all right, let's see how it plays out for the first 60 days. How's it playing out for the first 60 days? How's it playing out for the first 60 days? Man, it's gonna start moving quick, dude. This is one of those types of things that's gonna start moving fast and you don't even realize it. It's gonna kind of seem like things are moving slow in the beginning, and they will be. In the very, very, very beginning, things might be moving kind of slow. But this is one of those things where the next thing you know, you go from just creeping down the road, like cruising through a neighborhood at 10 miles an hour, and then the next thing you know, you're doing 90 mile an hour on the freeway. Like, when the fuck did this happen? Pew! It's going to pick up speed real quick. And you're going to be very, 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 very certain that this will turn into a life partnership. Very certain. You'll be very confident of that 60 days in, I think. Cool. Right on, man. All right, well, any advice? What's the advice? What is the advice? What is the advice? What is the best advice? Whoop, whoop, whoop. Here we go. Okay. Ooh, the strength card. So stay strong and hang in there, especially through rough, bumpy patches in the beginning. One of the biggest issues that we see in today's dating world is, I don't know what makes some people think that they're going to find a relationship that don't have any challenges. There's so many people that they get with somebody, and as soon as the first challenge comes up, as soon as the first obstacle comes up, pew, they want to run to the next person. Where'd that come from? Who told people that a person is supposed to show up in your life and you kick your feet back and it's going to be rainbows and unicorns for the rest of your life? You ain't got to do nothing, I think that old phrase, happily ever after, poisoned a lot of people's minds decades ago, Not saying you can't be happily ever after, but you have to work to build happily ever after. A successful relationship, and I know a lot of you already know this to be common sense, but just keep it in mind in the beginning. A successful relationship is not a relationship with no challenges, obstacles, or problems. A successful relationship is two people who can work through that shit together as a team. And two people who work through their challenges together as a team become stronger and stronger and stronger and stronger and stronger. Before you know it, shit. Can't nothing kick that tower over. Nothing but you. You're the only one that can fuck it up, basically, after that. So just hang in there in the beginning. There's going to be some bumps in the road in the beginning. Hang in there. Don't try too hard to control things. Do the best you can to let things flow the way they naturally want to flow. Make sure you're giving this person the freedom to be who they are on their own terms, and make sure they're giving you the freedom to be who you are on your own terms. And this could turn into a life partnership. It really could. All right, y'all. I feel like those were the messages that my Scorpio friends needed to hear, so I'm going to go ahead and end this video here. Thanks again for tuning in and playing along. So don't forget, y'all, this Saturday, February 15th at 11 a.m. Pacific time is going to be the very first day of my new weekly live $25 readings here on this channel. You can pre-order on my website, okay? It's just like the 2222s. The ones that come in first get read first. I'm just going to be tweaking my style just a little bit. It's going to be slightly a different style from the 2222s. But yeah, it's pretty much the same concept, but it's going to be here on this channel. If you want a pre-recorded reading, though, for the time being, I am only doing the same day 24-hour readings only right now, okay? So don't forget to check the description of the video. That's where you'll find the information on scheduling personal readings. All right? I'm out of here now, y'all. I wish you love, luck, light, and prosperity.